Good morning, everybody. Let me introduce myself. My name is Duy. I'm a student from class 5.3. I'm delighted to be here today to tell you about the person I love most in the world. And that is my mother. My mother's name is Công. She's 42 years old and she's an office worker in a company in Bắc Giang City at the moment. Therefore, she's pretty busy, but that doesn't mean she neglects taking care of me and my sister. She's a kind, professional person. Every morning, in order to make sure that she goes to work on time, she often wakes up at 6 o'clock and never forgets making breakfast for me and my sister. And in the evening, she comes back home at 6 p.m. I would say that my mom is one of the most hard-working person I have ever met. At work, she's getting on well with colleagues and they always pay respect for her. So there's her boss. At home, she's the best mom in the world. Despite the fact that her job is very tiring, she still spends a lot of quality time for me and my sister. She teaches me how to deal with my homework. She encourages me whenever I feel depressed. She listens to my small talk at school patiently and she loves me unconditionally when I let her down. To be honest, I'm a stubborn boy. I often make mistakes and hardly listen to my mom. So today, I want to sorry to her for all the time that I make her sad. From the bottom of my heart, I want to thank my mother for raising me, teaching me, and loving me. We know that easier said than done, so to describe my love for her, I will try the best to be a good son, a good student, to make my mother proud of me. Thank you all for listening. It is such a pleasure being here today.
Okay, good morning, Công Duy. How are you doing? How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. And you?
I'm very well, thank you. What happened this morning? Were you a little bit sleepy? Okay, let's ask some questions, okay? So, when you're up there on the stage, you look like a real performer. The way you move your hands, the way you walk around. Do you like listening to music or rappers? Like you look like Den or Dalab up there.
I like listening to music because it is make me knowledge and feel very and play to release some of my stress.
Yeah, great. And do you also like to sing or do karaoke?
I like to sing.
Great. Now you mentioned your sister. Is she younger than you or older than you?
My sister is taller than me. Yeah.
She's taller?
Yes.
Okay. And can you tell me a little bit about your relationship with your sister? Do you love your sister?
Yes, because she has helped me doing homework and clean the house.
Now, you also mentioned that you can be a stubborn boy with your mom.
I am a stubborn boy and make mistakes. And make mistake has been of my bad habits. I guess my mother has already got used to that. So whenever I make mistakes, my mother doesn't punishing me, but asking me patiently what the reason is, and listens to me to go to some of advice.
Great. And is your mother watching you here today?
Yes.
Oh, well, I think
she's there.
Right. Well, I think she'll be very proud of you. Huh? You did a great job. Thank you, Công Duy.
Thank you.
Hello, Duy.
Hello.
Yeah. So you are lucky to have such a wonderful mother. And I would like to know whether she has ever broken her mistake, her promise to you. She promised something and she breaks it. Anytime?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, and how did you feel then?
I feel very happy that.
Happy with that. When your mother broke the promise to you.
Yeah.
Oh, it doesn't matter to you anything.
Yeah. I don't sad because it is my mother.
Ah, okay. So for your mother, you never let her down and never get angry with her. Okay. Yeah. Thank you. So you know, your mother is very busy and she has to take care of many things in the house. So how do you share the housework with her?
When my mother feels sick, I often help her doing the housework like washing the dishes, sweeping the door, washing clothes. I also make some simple dishes for her like boiling the vegetable, cooking rice noodles.
Okay, so who do you often go to when you are in trouble, your mother or your father?
To my mother.
Or your mother first?
Yeah.
All right. So what about your father? Do you get on well with him? Do you get on well with your father?
Okay.
Do you often share many things with him?
Yeah, I help my mother cleans house and.
Excuse me, maybe you misunderstood. Yeah, I would like to know the relationship between you and your father, your dad. Do you get on well with him? Wow, you have a special love for your mother, but what about your father? I think it's something unfair here.
No.
Oh no, you don't want to say about your father. All right, I'm sorry. Yeah. So, okay. So you said that when you feel depressed, you often share with your mother. And do you ever make her sad? Let her down, make her disappointed.
When I let her down,
that means never.
What? No. Sometimes I let her down.
So what do you do then?
I sorry her and make some cakes for her.
Ah, all right. To make up for what you have done, you are not good to her. All right. Yeah. What a good boy you are. Yeah. Thank you.
I agree. You are a very good boy, and your speaking is excellent. Now, from listening to you, I can tell you are very clever. So,
thank you.
It's a pleasure. It's just truth. I want to know, you are so clever. What would you like to do when you grow up, and why?
When I grow up, I always.
You could do anything. If you could do anything, what would you like the most?
When I grow up, I like most is help my mother and my sister.
Wow. Okay. So that's going to take a job. That's going to take some work. What do you want to work in? Do you want to be a doctor, a pilot, a fireman?
I want to, in the future, I want to become a badminton player because it's my favorite sports and I love that.
Wonderful. So who do you play badminton with?
I play badminton with my family and friends.
Wonderful. Okay. Now, I know you live in Bac Ninh. Yes? It's a lovely city. Where do you like to visit if you go on a short holiday in Vietnam? What other city?
When I have short holiday, I want to go to school. I want to go to school because I go there to do my homework.
Wow. Okay, so you spend your holiday studying. That's very interesting. Do you have a lot of friends who speak English like you do?
Yes.
And what do you talk to them about? What do you talk? Do you talk about animals, music?
It is the person I love most in the world, favorite activity, and hometown.
Wonderful. Tui, you were great. Thank you very much. Thank you.